Stop scrolling for just a moment. Cease the search. Still the hands. And breathe. Inhale deeply as if you are drinking the air for the first time, and exhale, releasing a tension you did not know you were holding. You are not here by accident. Your attention, right here, right now in this sliver of eternity, is not a random act, it is a convergence. A response to a question your soul has been whispering into the fabric of reality for a long, long time. This is not a video. This is a mirror. And if you are willing to look, truly look, it will show you not what you are, but who you are. It will reflect the face of the architect, the dreamer, the silent power that gives rise to worlds. You have felt it, haven't you? That subtle, persistent feeling that you are standing on the edge of a great secret. A feeling that the world around you, in all its solid, predictable glory, is not quite as it seems. You feel it in moments of profound stillness, in the strange coincidence that feels too perfect to be chance, in the déjà vu that sends a shiver down your spine. It is the feeling that you are both a character in a grand play and the author of the script itself. This feeling is not a fantasy. It is not an escape. It is the first glimmer of the truth waking up within you. It is the memory of your power, a power so fundamental, so complete, that your conscious mind has built elaborate fortresses to protect itself from the sheer scale of its own implications. For centuries, mystics and sages have spoken of this power. They use the language of their time, the language of spirit, of God, of the universal mind. They spoke of reality as a reflection of consciousness, a mirror of the soul. And for centuries, the world of logic and reason called it poetry, called it metaphor, called it faith. But now, something has changed. The language has evolved. From the sterile laboratories and chalkboard equations of quantum physics, a new story is emerging. A story that is so bizarre, so contrary to our everyday experience, that it sounds more like ancient mysticism than modern science. And at the heart of this story, at the very center of the equation, is you. The physicists, in their quest to understand the fundamental building blocks of the universe, stumbled upon the greatest mystery of all. They found that at the subatomic level, the realm from which all things are born, reality is not a solid, fixed thing. It is a shimmering, uncertain sea of pure potential, a wave of infinite possibilities, a particle, the building block of your chair, your body, the stars in the sky, is not in any one place until it is looked at. It exists as a ghostly wave of probability, and may be spread out across space and time. And the one thing, the only thing that forces this wave of maybes to collapse into a single, tangible is an act of observation, an act of consciousness. This is the observer effect. It is not a theory. It is a scientifically proven, repeatedly demonstrated fact of the universe. The very act of looking at reality changes it. Now, let this sink in past your intellect. Let it bypass the skeptical mind and land directly in the center of your being. The universe, at its most fundamental level, waits for you. It waits for your attention. It holds its breath in a state of pure, unformed potential, until a consciousness, your consciousness, turns its gaze upon it and gives it the command to be. You have been taught to think of yourself as a tiny, insignificant creature, living on a speck of dust, adrift in a vast, cold, indifferent cosmos. You have been told that you are a biological machine, a product of random chance, and that the universe outside of you is a separate, solid, unchangeable fact. And quantum physics, the most successful and accurate scientific theory in all of human history, is telling you that this is exactly, profoundly, and completely backwards. You are not in the universe. The universe is in you. It is projected through you. It is sustained by you. You are the observer. And this is not a title. It is not a role you play. It is the very definition of your function in the cosmos. So what does this mean? What is the practical application of this mind-bending truth? This is where the journey truly begins. This is the point where we move beyond the fascinating theory and into the tangible, life-altering practice of becoming a conscious observer. This is where you learn how to use this power. The power that has been dormant within you. The power you have been using unconsciously your entire life, creating a reality by default, based on old programming, inherited beliefs, and the hypnotic suggestions of the world around you. Now, it is time to create by design. It is time to wake up inside the dream and begin to dream a new dream. The first step in this process is to understand the nature of your instrument. The instrument of observation is not your eyes. Your eyes are merely lenses. The instrument is your attention, directed by your intention, and amplified by your feeling. Attention, intention, and feeling. These are the three pillars of conscious creation. These are the tools you will use to collapse the wave of infinite possibilities into the specific reality you choose. Let's begin with attention. Where is your attention right now? Is it on these words? Is it on the background noise in your room? Is it on a worry about tomorrow or a regret from yesterday? Your attention is the currency of your reality. Whatever you place your focused attention on, you are energizing. You are feeding it with the very creative force of the universe. You are casting a vote for that reality to become more solid, more real. The untrained mind is like a leaky bucket, its attention scattered in 100 different directions at once. It worries about the past, frets about the future, judges the present. And so it creates a reality that is fragmented, chaotic, and unsatisfying. A reality that reflects the scattered nature of its own attention. The conscious observer learns to gather this scattered energy, to become a master of their own focus, to hold their attention steady, like a laser beam, upon the reality they wish to call forth. This is the true meaning of mindfulness. It is not about emptying your mind. That is a myth that causes so much frustration. You cannot stop the mind from thinking, any more than you can stop the heart from beating. Mindfulness is about choosing where you place the spotlight of your attention, while allowing the other thoughts to simply drift by like clouds in the sky, without judgment, without engagement. When you can hold your attention on a state of inner peace, even for a few moments, you are collapsing the quantum wave of potential into an experience of peace. When you hold your attention on the feeling of gratitude, you are commanding the universe to rearrange itself to bring you more things to be grateful for. Your attention is the focusing lens of God. It is the tool you use to select a reality from the infinite menu of possibilities. Now, let us speak of intention. Attention is the what, but intention is the why and the how. Intention is the blueprint you give to the energy of your attention. A vague intention creates a vague reality. A clear, specific intention creates a clear, specific reality. What is it that you truly desire? And I ask you to go deeper than the surface-level answers of more money, a better job, a new relationship. What is the feeling state you believe those things will give you? Do you want freedom? Do you want security? Do you want joy? Do you want unconditional love? This is the level of intention that speaks the language of the quantum field. The universe does not respond to your words. It responds to the vibrational frequency of your being, and your intention is what sets that frequency. To form a powerful intention, you must become like an architect designing a building. You must see it in your mind's eye. You must know its dimensions, its colors, its textures. But most importantly, you must know how it will feel to walk through its doors. This is the art of visualization. But we must redefine this practice. It is not about forcing an image in your head. It is about an inner sensing, an inner knowing. It is the practice of assuming the feeling of the wish fulfilled. As the great mystic Neville Goddard taught, You must, in your imagination, step into the version of you who already has what you desire. What does that person think like? How do they walk? How do they speak? How do they feel? Your intention is not a request you send out to a distant God. Your intention is a command you give to your own subconscious mind, which is your personal interface with the quantum field. You are not asking for a reality. You are selecting it. You are choosing to embody the state of being that is a vibrational match to the reality you desire. This leads us to the third and most crucial pillar: feeling. Feeling is the fuel. It is the rocket engine that takes the blueprint of your intention, carried on the laser beam of your attention, and launches it into the creative medium of the universe. Feeling is the language that the quantum field understands. You can repeat affirmations all day long. You can visualize for hours, but if you do not feel the reality of what you are affirming and visualizing, it is like speaking to someone in a language they do not understand. The subconscious mind, your connection to the creative power, is the feeling mind. It does not understand logic. It understands emotion. When you generate the feeling of love, of gratitude, of abundance, of wellness, before you see the evidence of it in your outer world, you are performing the ultimate act of the conscious observer. You are collapsing the wave of potential not from a place of lack, but from a place of wholeness. This is the great secret that has been misunderstood by so many who have tried to use these laws. They stand in their current reality, observing their lack, feeling their frustration, and from that state, they try to create abundance. It is a vibrational impossibility. It is like trying to tune a radio to 98.7 FM. While the dial is firmly set on 102.5, you cannot get there from there. You must first, within your own being, tune your vibrational frequency to the reality you wish to experience. You must find a way to feel the joy now, to feel the gratitude now, to feel the love now. This is not about pretending. It is about understanding that all realities exist as potential right here, right now, and you can access the feeling state of any of them, simply by choosing to. This is your divine power, the power of emotional alchemy. So how do you do this? How do you generate a feeling that is not yet reflected in your circumstances? You do it through the gateway of your imagination, which is the workshop of God. You do it through gratitude for what you already have, because gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. You do it through acts of kindness, because the feeling of love you give out is the feeling of love you inhabit. You do it through music, through nature, through anything that raises your vibrational state. Your job is not to manipulate the outer world. Your job is to manage your inner world. Your job is to become a master of your own frequency. Once you have aligned your attention, your intention, and your feeling, the work is done. The seed has been planted in the quantum field. The command has been given. And now comes the most challenging and most misunderstood part of the process: the art of letting go, the art of surrender. Once you have performed the act of conscious observation, once you have selected your reality and energized it with your feeling, you must release it. You must trust the process. You must let go of the how and the when. If you continue to worry about it, to doubt it, to check on it, you are performing a new observation. You are observing its absence. And so, you are collapsing a new reality, the reality of it hasn't happened yet. This is the paradox of creation. You must want it with all your heart, but you must not need it to be happy. You must be so clear in your intention and yet so detached from the outcome. This detachment is not indifference. It is the ultimate state of trust. It is the knowing that once the command is given, the universal forces are already in motion, rearranging the cosmic chess pieces, collapsing probabilities, orchestrating synchronicities, to bring your intention into physical form in the most perfect and harmonious way. Your need to control the outcome is a statement of disbelief. It is a signal to the universe that you do not truly trust that it is done. And the universe, which is a perfect mirror, will reflect your disbelief back to you as more delay, more obstacles, more frustration. Letting go is the final act of the master observer, and it is the confident silence of the architect who has handed the finished blueprints to the master builder and knows without a shadow of a doubt that the structure will be built. Let us walk through a practical exercise, a protocol for conscious observation. Find a quiet space where you will not be disturbed for a few minutes. Close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths, and with each exhale, feel your body relaxing. Feel your mind becoming still. Now, bring to mind something you wish to experience. Not a million things, just one. Make it clear and specific. Let's say you desire a feeling of profound inner peace in your daily life. First, gather your attention. Bring all of your scattered awareness from the past and the future and focus it right here, in this present moment. Feel the weight of your body. Hear the sounds around you without labeling them. Just be present. Your attention is now a coherent beam of energy. Second, form your intention. In your mind's eye, create a symbol or an image of this inner peace. Perhaps it is a still, crystal-clear lake. Perhaps it is a gentle, warm light glowing in the center of your chest. This is your blueprint. But now, go deeper. Step into the scene. Assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled. What does it feel like to move through your day with this unshakable inner peace? Feel the relaxation in your shoulders. Feel the calm clarity in your mind. Feel the gentle, steady rhythm of your heart. You are no longer visualizing peace. You are peace. Third, amplify the feeling. Breathe into that light in your chest. With each inhale, see it growing brighter, more radiant. With each exhale, feel it expanding, filling every cell of your body. Now, introduce the ultimate amplifier, gratitude. Feel a wave of gratitude for this peace. Be grateful that you have found the secret to accessing it. Be grateful that it is your true, natural state. Feel the gratitude so intensely that it brings a smile to your face. You are now broadcasting a powerful, coherent, high-frequency signal into the quantum field. The feeling is the prayer. And it has been heard. And now the final step. Let it go. Release the image. Release the feeling. Drop it completely. Turn your attention to something else. Go about your day with the quiet, confident knowing that it is done. You have performed the act of a conscious observer. You have collapsed a new probability wave. You have planted a seed in the garden of the cosmos. Your only job now is to not dig it up every 5 minutes to see if it's growing. Your job is to remain in a state of trust and gratitude, knowing that the harvest is inevitable. This process can be applied to anything: abundance, health, relationships, creative projects. The principles are the same: attention, intention, feeling, and surrender. But there is a crucial element we must address: the subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is the fertile soil in which these seeds are planted. If your soil is filled with the rocks and weeds of limiting beliefs, self-doubt, and feelings of unworthiness, even the most beautiful seed will struggle to grow. For most of your life, you have been an unconscious observer, and your subconscious mind has been programmed by your parents, your teachers, your culture, your past experiences. These programs are running in the background, constantly collapsing a reality that matches their frequency. Beliefs like "I'm not good enough," "money is hard to come by," "I'm always unlucky in love," are not just thoughts. They are powerful acts of observation. They are commands being sent to the quantum field, over and over, moment by moment. And the field, in its infinite, non-judgmental wisdom, simply says yes, and provides you with a reality that confirms your belief. This is why so many people struggle. They are trying to create a new reality with their conscious mind for 5 minutes a day, while their subconscious mind is creating the old reality with its deeply ingrained programs for the other 23 hours and 55 minutes. So, how do we work with the subconscious? How do we rewrite this old code? We do it by becoming the observer of our own thoughts and feelings. When a negative thought or a limiting belief arises, you do not fight it. You do not resist it. For what you resist persists. Instead, you observe it. You see it without judgment. You acknowledge it as you would acknowledge a dark cloud passing in the sky. You can say to it, "I see you, old belief. Thank you for trying to protect me, but I am choosing a new reality now." This act of conscious, non-judgmental observation separates you from the thought. You realize that you are not your thoughts. You are the observer of your thoughts. And in that space of separation, you have a choice. You can choose to place your attention on a new thought, a new belief. Repetition is the language of the subconscious. This is why affirmations, when combined with feeling, can be so powerful. When you repeat a new belief to yourself with genuine emotion, you are carving a new neural pathway in your brain. You are digging a new riverbed for the energy of your consciousness to flow through. At first, it takes effort, but with consistency, the new pathway becomes deeper, more dominant. The new belief becomes your default state, and as your inner state changes, the mirror of your outer reality has no choice but to change with it. This is the great work, the inner alchemy. The process of transforming the lead of your limiting beliefs into the gold of your infinite potential. Think of your life as a movie. You are both the main character on the screen and the projectionist in the booth. For most of your life, you have been so engrossed in the movie, so identified with the character, that you have forgotten you are the one running the projector. You have been reacting to the drama, the villains, the plot twists, as if they were happening to you. The moment of awakening is the moment the character on the screen looks back and realizes there is a light source coming from behind them. It is the moment you shift your identity from the character to the projectionist. You realize that the film that is running is a film of your own beliefs, your own assumptions, your own feelings, and you realize you have the power to stop the projector, to take out the old film reel, and to put in a new one. What film are you going to play now? Will you continue to play the film of struggle, of lack, of victimhood? Or will you choose a new film? A film of grace, of abundance, of empowerment. The choice is yours in every single moment. Every moment is a new opportunity to be a new observer. Every moment you are standing at the collapse point of creation. You do not need to wait for a special time or a perfect circumstance. The power is now. The point of creation is now. Let us explore this idea of the present moment even more deeply. Time, as you experience it, in a linear fashion of past, present, and future, is a construct of your human perception. At the quantum level, all possibilities for all moments exist simultaneously. The past is not gone. The future is not yet to come. They both exist as waves of probability in the infinite ocean of the now. When you are worrying about the past, you are using your power of observation to recollapse a reality that has already been. You are keeping it alive with your attention. When you are anxious about the future, you are using your power of observation to pre-collapse a reality based on your current fears and doubts. The master observer understands that the only point of power is the present moment. It is from this eternal now that you can reach into the field of potential and select a new future. It is also from this now that you can rewrite your past. This may sound impossible, but it is a fundamental aspect of quantum reality. By changing the meaning you give to a past event, by choosing to see it as a lesson, as a catalyst for growth, as a necessary step on your journey, you are changing its vibrational signature. You are altering the film reel, And when you change the past in this way, you change its effect on your present. You are no longer bound by it. You are freed from it. This is the quantum forgiveness. It is the ultimate act of reclaiming your power from the shadows of yesterday. You are a multi-dimensional being. The physical body you see is only the densest expression of your consciousness. You exist on many levels, many frequencies. Simultaneously, when you dream, you are accessing these other dimensions. When you have a flash of intuition, you are receiving information from a higher level of your own being. The role of the observer is to integrate these levels, to build a bridge between your human mind and your higher, soul-level consciousness. Your intuition is the voice of your higher self. It is the GPS of your soul. It does not speak in loud commands. It speaks in subtle feelings, in quiet knowings, in synchronicities that guide you along your highest path. Learning to trust this inner guidance is a crucial skill for the conscious observer. The mind thinks in logic and reason. It calculates and analyzes based on past data. The intuition feels in wholes. It knows without knowing how it knows. It has access to the entire field of potential and can see the path of least resistance, the path of greatest joy. Often, the guidance of your intuition will not make sense to your logical mind. It will ask you to take a leap of faith, to turn left when logic says to turn right. And the more you learn to honor these subtle nudges, the louder and clearer that voice will become. You are creating a feedback loop of trust between your human self and your soul, and as this connection strengthens, you will begin to move through life with a sense of grace and flow, as if you are being guided by an invisible hand because you are. And the hand is your own. Let us speak of the world around you. If you are the observer creating your reality, what about everyone else? Are they just characters in your dream? No. This is not solipsism. The truth is far more beautiful and complex. Every single person is an observer, a dreamer, a universe unto themselves. They are creating their reality from their own state of consciousness. The world you experience is a co-creation. It is a vibrational consensus. You are drawn to people, places, and experiences that are at a vibrational match to your dominant state of being. You are part of a grand, cosmic orchestra, and your frequency is your instrument. You are playing a song, and you are attracting other musicians who are playing in a similar key. When you change your song, when you raise your frequency, you will find that your reality shifts. Some people and situations may drift out of your life, not out of anger or judgment, but simply because you are no longer a vibrational match. And new people, new opportunities, new experiences will be drawn to you, ones that resonate with your new state of being. You cannot change another person. They are a sovereign observer with their own power of creation. But by changing yourself, by becoming a living embodiment of the peace, the love, the abundance you wish to see in the world, you offer a new song, you offer a new frequency, and you give everyone around you an opportunity to tune their own instrument to yours. This is how you change the world. Not by fighting the old reality, but by observing a new one into being, first within yourself, and then allowing that reality to ripple outwards as a powerful invitation to all. The journey of the conscious observer is the journey of remembering. It is not about learning something new. It is about stripping away all the layers of false identity, all the limiting beliefs, all the fears that have obscured the magnificent truth of who you are. You are not a human being having a spiritual experience. You are a spiritual being, a creator of worlds, having a human experience. This physical life is a grand adventure, a playground, a schoolroom designed for you to experience the thrill of forgetting your power, and the even greater thrill of remembering it. Every challenge, every heartbreak, every triumph is a part of this curriculum. It is all designed to nudge you awake, to push you to look deeper, to force you to ask the ultimate question, who am I? And the answer is echoing from the heart of every atom in the universe. You are the observer. You are the consciousness that animates form. You are the stillness that dreams of motion. You are the love that imagines a universe in which to experience itself. There is no separation between you and the creative force of all that is. You are a unique individual expression of that one force, endowed with the same creative power. Your desires are not random. Your dreams are not frivolous. They are divine whispers from your higher self, guiding you towards the fullest expression of who you came here to be. Your joy is your compass. Your passion is your purpose. The things that make you feel most alive are the very things you are meant to observe into reality. So, I ask you again, what film will you play now? What reality will you choose to observe into being? Will you continue to observe the evidence of your past? Or will you dare to observe the potential of your future? Will you place your attention on the problems that surround you? Or will you place it on the solutions that exist within you? The choice is yours. The power has always been yours. The quantum field is ready. It is a blank canvas, a silent instrument, a loyal mirror. It is waiting, with infinite patience and infinite love, for the artist, for the musician, for the observer to make a choice. Take a deep breath. Feel the power that resides in your stillness. Feel the potential that hums in your heart. You are a gateway, a portal through which the unmanifest becomes manifest. You are the bridge between the world of spirit and the world of form. Walk this earth with a new awareness. See the world not as a solid, fixed thing, but as a fluid, responsive, intelligent field of energy that is constantly communicating with you, constantly mirroring your inner state. Pay attention to the synchronicities. Notice the signs. They are winks from the universe, confirming that you are on the right path. Listen to the whispers of your intuition. It is your direct line to the mind of God. And above all, be gentle with yourself. You are unlearning a lifetime of conditioning. You are waking up from a long slumber. There will be moments of doubt. There will be times when you fall back into old patterns of thought and feeling. That is okay. It is part of the process. In those moments, do not judge yourself. Simply observe. Observe the doubt without becoming it, and gently, lovingly, return your attention to the truth. The truth is, you are powerful beyond measure. You are the creator of your experience. The entire universe is conspiring in your favor, waiting to bring you the desires of your heart. Your only work is to align with that truth, to become a vibrational match to the reality you wish to create. To become the observer of your most beautiful dream, know this, feel this, live this. For this is the secret that has been hidden in plain sight. The secret that science is now confirming. The secret that your soul has been waiting for you to remember you are the observer. And your power is now. Wake up and create.